All right, the same way that I came out against Obama when I first thought that he was going to be something, for the country, I got to do the same thing against Trump. The one thing about all this is, and this is what disappointed me this morning about Donald Trump, is that, okay, I understand that people, when they go out and protest, they go get a permit, okay? But just because you get a permit and you protest, it don't mean that you're in the right. And I saw Trump literally attack the people who were getting their ass beat. And hey, I'm telling you right now, all things are pointing towards Donald Trump being for the white supremacists. And man, I tell you, this is coming out to bear. Now, people have told me that Donald Trump is a racist. I never believed that he was a racist because I don't pay attention to so much words that people say. I watch their actions, I watch their character demeanor, I watch moves that they make. You know what I mean? I watch to see who they have on their cabinet, what they're doing and stuff. And that doesn't mean that it always pans out. I'll be the first to tell you that I didn't think that Donald Trump's a racist. And I tell you, but right now it's leaning towards. I'm still going to reserve judgment of whether he's a racist or not, because I still got to see a few more things. I'm not quick to rush to judgment like everybody else. But then this morning, I just had Elder Rufus call me and said, Pastor, you see what Donald Trump put on Twitter? I said, what is it? Well, man, he's talking about all these, statues of the Confederacy and how all the heritage and the history is coming down. Listen, folks, all of American history is lying history. The people who write history are the ones who win the war. And most of you haven't been. See, what we're watching in America right now is this. Everything that used to fly under the radar. The Bible says that there are people that would deal with you wisely. They'll smile at you, but they hate you in their heart. They'll politically grandstand and stage play. That's what they said. That's what they'll do. But man, the truth is, their true colors are going to show one day. But watch this now. Watch this. Look at this. This Charlottesville thing is revealing the secrets of men's heart. America is a total lie. Thanksgiving, National Day of Mourning. I know most you hate this. Why do you love lies so much? Listen to this. 700 indigenous people of this land sit down and had a meal with the Europeans, and when they got finished eating, they got slaughtered. That's how the Europeans took this land. Conquest. And they're occupying illegally this land. Then they want to be the first one to turn around and say, you illegal immigrants, you wicked. It's just unreal. I'm telling you right now, all signs are pointing towards that Donald Trump supports the alt-right. David Duke, that booger done finally come out from under the rock that he's in after he tried to act like that he wasn't no longer with the KKK. But now he done shown what he really truly are. Hey, it looks like that the Bible, when it says a leopard cannot change his spots, neither Ethiopian can change his colors, it looked like that the chickens are coming on the roost. Now, hey, don't get me wrong. I supported Donald Trump. I do. I support it because I was listening to what he was saying based on what was going on. Anything's better than Hillary Clinton. But I tell you what, if he's coming out and defending these racists, just what it's looking like that it is, man, I'm pulling my Trump card. I'm pulling it. I'm pulling it fast too, because I am not about to sit up there and be. And I know all you be, Pastor, we try to tell you. We try to tell you. Yeah, but see, I don't understand what I mean. I report facts. I'm under no illusion. I've always told you that. I am under no illusion whatsoever at all. In other words, there ain't nothing that any man does that surprises me. But man, with the way that he is showing emotion on this right here, I really truly wonder, was it really truly these white supremacists that put him in office? Because man, he came out defending them really harsh in a news conference. He even had, Mitch McConnell, which is a senator here in Kentucky. His wife, I think, is I think she's Hispanic or something. I don't know. It's amazing. But then on the right side of him, he had a Jewish guy. And these white folks was hollering, the Jews are not first, the Jews are not before us, or something like that. Blood and soil, blood and soil, blood and soil. But man, he vigorously came out. And then he even said that they were good people. Man, I totally disagree with you, Donald Trump. Just like I will call out hypocrisy and lies to anybody else, I'm calling it out with you too. You being showed for and being exposed for what you really truly are. And your heart is coming out. You're coming out hard with the defense of these people. And there's no defense for them at all. This battle, you ain't going to win. There's going to be dissension and division like never before in this country, especially if you still sit up there trying to defend these racist pigs. So I totally disagree. Totally disagree. 100%. And if you're trying to play politics by trying to defend these people and stuff, and I heard what you said in your words. I'll give you credit for that. You're against people like the KKK and all these other organizations. So, but what is this double talk then? What is this mess you speaking out the side of your neck? One minute you're condemning the KKK, next minute you're saying that there's some good people because they got a permit when they protest. So let me see, if you go get a permit, and I know what happens, if you go get a permit, that permit makes it right, and your position and your cause that you're protesting is right. Is that what it's saying? Because the people that apparently, this is what he said, that attacked them didn't have a permit. In other words, if you can get a permit and you can protest whatever the hell you want, and the cops have to defend you because you have a permit. I tell you what, I got ideas in my head. I'm going to go get me a permit. I'm going to protest something. Let's see if I can turn a city and a town upside down with what I got to say. Let's see if people will love me then. One thing I've learned about this is that people hate truth. They can't stand it. People hate truth. I'm disappointed in Donald Trump talking about how he loved these racist people, and he's saddened that all this history is coming down. America, you're nothing but just one big fat ass lie. That's all you are. You just a lie. And that makes the president of the United States, Donald J. Trump, it makes you a liar too. If you love and you cherish this wicked ass history in this country with its dark ass past. That's just the truth, and that's the true straight way. I'm going to let this thing play out some more before I really come out with some harsh words. We'll see how things go.